This dog has been abused and neglected and has a plethora of behaviour problems because of it. I'm going to foster him for 7 days and show you exactly what can be achieved with loving leadership. I'm Will Atherton, I'm a canine behaviourist, and my goal is to keep dogs out of shelters and off the euthanasia table at any costs. I specialise in extreme cases with dogs due for euthanasia, and this series is going to allow you to follow along every step of the way with a dog that's come very close to that tragic fate. We are on the way to a rescue centre to pick up a dog that we are fostering and doing a foster and train programme for the next week. So
this guy's brilliant. Good on you, mate.
I don't think the rescue centre knows too much
Beautiful
about the
man
dog
to do
either.
this.
We know that there's lots of kind of health issues. His ears got cropped, but it looks like they made an absolute kind of butchering job of his ears, and he's developed some polyps and all kinds of nasty stuff, so they're concerned he might be deaf / incredibly hard of hearing, so we'll have to factor that into any training that we do. So we'll have to go past other dogs in the rescue, so I'll be assessing how he responds and reacts towards the other dogs. Again, reactivity, assertiveness, confidence, all the body language signals. So the things I'll be focusing on in the first 24 hours are going to be, I always like to get a dog tuned up and get it walking nicely to heel. Crate training. That's, if there's one priority, it's probably getting him well crate trained, to give him a safe space for him to be, to decompress, to help remove any kind of anxiety and fear, to help manage his environment, keep him safe, keep him out of trouble. Yeah, that'll probably be priority number one, but you'll be surprised what we can get done in a short amount of time when you know what you're doing and you get after it.
Poor dog, he's traumatised.
So we're about 10 minutes into the journey, got a few hours to get back. We're going to do a couple of stops with him. The first 10 minutes he was barking non-stop in the crate, so you wouldn't have been able to hear me, but we've just got a bit of respite and he seems to be settling down a little bit, which is lovely and bodes well for the crate training, that he is capable of settling down. So just got back from the long journey back. The crying and barking did start to settle, which is excellent news. We've been waiting for this little bit of quiet for him, which is excellent, and we're going to get him out, give him a little bit of time to stretch, because it's been a long car journey, and then we're diving straight into it. We're going to do our tune-up drill. I'm going to build relationship with him, get him on a nice loose lead walk, and then we're going to go and explore the beautiful Derbyshire countryside together and blow off some of that built-up energy. And in the act of migrating as a pack together, we're going to tap into that to make our relationship go through the roof. As you're about to see starting to build, I'm going to finish talking to you and actually focus on him. So as always, waiting for calm, waiting for quiet. I'd like a bit of eye contact. Yes, break. So certainly far from perfect, but we'll build that up as we go this week. But he needs to start understanding, regardless of the terrible first couple of years of life he's had, that him making his own decisions just can't fly anymore, because that's going to be what stops him getting rehomed. But he's far from being in tune with me and looking up to me for guidance and direction, which is exactly what this initial tune-up drill is going to be, and that's what we're going to assess. Let's go. Yes. So you see he's now starting to check in with me. He's paying attention to me.
This guy's amazing,
he's
guys.
Looking up to me for guidance and direction. Really cut him off.
This is what happens when you get the professional people involved with these rescue dogs. They know what to do and they know how to correct him. And then it's so beautiful what he's doing.
Lovely boy.
Because then he can fix the problems and he can be rehomed properly.
It's gone exactly as planned, and now I've got that loose lead walking dialed in. We're now going to go on our first walk. Now, the unfortunate reality of this is that my mate down here has probably never been on a proper walk before, and definitely not out in the beautiful Derbyshire countryside, right on the doorstep to the Peak District. So we're going to go and take him while we've got about an hour of sunlight for a good 45-minute walk down the countryside. Then we're going to go to my paddock, and he's probably going to get the first time he's had some real good off-lead freedom. to really then blow off that energy, which, as we always talk about, a tired dog is a happy dog. So if you can have your dog tuned in with you, doing a proper pack walk where they're following your leadership, that pack walk will be significantly more tiring to them than a walk where they're just doing what they want when they want. Which means when we get back here with him, his crate training is going to go loads better. His socialisation work is going to go loads better because he's tired. We're going to be able to work on his manners much easier because it'll be easier to control. Meal times will be easier because a tired dog is a happy dog and a tired dog is a good dog, and I want to give him the joy of being a tired, content dog. So after our first lovely pack migration, as you can see, my mate here is starting to really look up to me for guidance and direction now, and we're going to give him what might very well be his first bit of true off-lead freedom. Now, even though we're in my enclosed paddock, we have no idea what his recall's like, and he might start playing what we call silly buggers with keep away. So I'm going to utilise my Fenrir long line slip that he's going to drag around with him, but if at any point he does start to play silly buggers and not want to come near us, we can just get a foot on the slip lead, utilise a little bit of pressure with the slip lead, and that'll help us start building up some foundations of recall as well. Just got to make sure you don't eat the slip lead, eh mate? So nice and behind his ears, but certainly not too tight. We're not utilising this for any formal training. It's just there as a backup. Hey buddy, hey, yeah, you're a good boy. Break, good boy. So I'm using quite a tactile break command with my hand gesture. So letting him know, break. And because of the work we've just done and the leadership and relationship we're building, he's going to be naturally inclined to start to stay with me.
So this dog here's got PTSD critical, and this guy tries to get all that out of him and treat him with respect and try to make him much better with his PTSD, and then after he's finished that,
and then we'll start introducing some tricks into that equation as well. So then, while our mate is exploring, let's actually talk about him a little bit more and what it is that we do know. So we have no idea what breed he is. From the vet's trip, from a few of the people that I've sent pictures to, we're kind of all in agreement that we've got some kind of Connie Corso crossbreed, is what we think. His ears are an absolute mess. They've been most likely illegally docked, DIY, potentially with a pair of scissors, uneuthanized. So horrible situation. It's caused his ears to be an absolute mess. Lots and lots of different types of polyps have gathered and completely closed his ears canal. There's loads of infection in there. The vet thinks it might be able to get better, but we're probably not ever going to be able to get more than 10% of his hearing back. He also has loads of burns down the back of his legs, on his tail and on his butt.
So sad.
The vet believes that that is from him being stuffed into a crate that's too small for him, and then being forced to sit in his own urine and potentially feces, and some of the nasty things that make up urine and feces, because he's been forced to sit in it for extended periods of time, have burnt his skin. So again, absolutely horrible story. The kind of cases I absolutely love working with, though. No idea what his name is. We're not going to do any name work with him during this week, because anybody that will be able to give him a new home can choose a name, and frankly, because of his hearing, he probably isn't going to be able to respond well to his name anyway. So we're going to